Hello, welcome to Balls Engage channel. Well, it's Thursday the 13th of June, I believe. And what I've been doing, well, my wife Irene, she's visiting our son and our grandchildren in Russia. And, I'm 3 weeks into being home alone. So what have I been doing with my time? Well, apart from working during the day, I work with IT, so I can work from home. In the evening, decide to do a little bit of modelling along with watching some television and usual things that we all do. So, as you can know, I have been building some model houses and structures for a layout or any layout. But I do this because I don't have a layout, I don't have a finished layout, and it's obviously hard to do in limited space. Although, as everyone keeps telling me, you always have somewhere you can do it. So I have got an idea, but to do that, it's going to take a little while. Anyway, as you know, I built an OO gauge back of terrace houses. I haven't put it on the, if you like, the board because people may not want it on the board. But anyway, I should take some. You got some close-up shots on previous videos, but as you can see, I've done some further bits of adding grass and scenics to it to too far over to make it look a little bit more used. Still got to finish it. I need some chimney pots, and then I'm gonna box it up and pass it to a friend or colleague of mine at work because he does OO gauge, and maybe he'd like it for his layout. If not, it's entirely up to him. But I enjoyed building it. It was good fun. Got me back into doing some of my modelling, and it's not perfect, but then again, I don't think everyone does anything perfect. And I enjoyed making it, and my colleague may be able to use it, may not. Room to put some lights in if you want it. It's almost finished. So that was number one. Then you'll have seen that I did a country pub, and now I've sort of nearly finished this one as well. Again, it's got chimney pots to go on. It's got some more decorative to go in, but it is almost finished. And I enjoyed building this. Very fiddly. It took about a week and a half, on and off. So yeah, I've done that one. As I say, they're all. This one's N-gauge, of course, and there's photographs on that, but I will take some photographs later on. Then what else have I been doing? Well, for what I've got planned, when I get the bits that I want to make the layout, build the layout, I made a bridge, bridge with abutments. And there you go, that's the front view. And then this one's sort of not going to do any more to it until it's put into situ, so that it's properly, if you like, scenic. I put the abutments on and walls and I can never remember what you call these things on top of them, coping stones and that. And So the train will go under that. Obviously this is going to be a Scenic brake, so yeah, watch this space, there it goes. Yeah, it's still got to be finished, got to be done in situ. So once I get that done, it will be there. Right, just gonna grab some more bits and then I'll be back. Right, I've got some bits. So other things I've been doing, which you will have seen in the videos, I made a low relief high street, and this is the Marks and Spencer department store. I have fitted a light into it. Might be a bit bright, but that's going to go on the layout as well, if I find room for it. Representation of a block of flats. Again, these were, I showed you these previously. I made them, and these are Scalescenes kits. Yeah, please remember, these are Scalescenes kits. These are end gauge, and I love doing them. They take time, they make you think, and you got various things you can do. These are just put some acetate on the back, so that they got the windows. I could put a light behind it, but I'm not sure that I want to do that at the moment. Yeah, that's another one I've done. And the Marks and Spencer. Now this is the Odeon, and this one was Battlestar Galactica and Dr. Dolittle, and that was the recent one that I did, and I showed you on the video. I made, to be precise. And then I found in my box of other buildings the Odeon again, and this one I made a few years ago, about 2 or 3 years ago. Maybe a bit money, it must have been longer actually, about 3 years ago. And this one is, looking at it, I've made it virtually the same as the other one, apart from a few less posters. So I've got 2 Odeons. So depending on which one I want to use, which one I think will suit better, will depend which one goes. I could have 2 of them, but yeah, you know what towns are like. Sometimes big towns have 2, but I can always change that. And the next one, this was 00 gauge, and this is just a hut, a weighbridge I think it was. This came as a freebie with one of the magazines, and it's complete in it's built. It's got a floor, it's got a door open. Could do with a chimney pot. One of these I've been looking for some chimney pots, but I haven't found any that I really want to use. So I could put Scenics on there. At the present moment though, not really interested. I can go to my friend if he wants it. And then I've got another 00 gauge that I made, and this one is again from a magazine, added extra, and this is one of the laser cut kits, and I have added some extra detail on this, like the down pipes and a couple of other bits and pieces. I haven't put any glazing in this because at the time I didn't really have any that I could use, but I have since found some. I'll leave that up to my colleague to put bits and pieces in. As you can see, it's just empty. So that's a project for someone to do. Again, that wasn't too bad, quite easy to put together. I weathered it a bit. So again, another low relief, which is always good for layouts when you're not sure what you want to do. Right, now in this one, this is from one of the layouts, as you can see. This is going to be the station, or a brand new class type station that are around in about the 80s, 90s. Haven't finished it because the layouts got stalled, but another building to do, and it takes a while to get ideas where you're going to get them from, or for me it does anyway. And this is one of the old Knightwing, I think it's Knightwing models, Engage again, and this is just houses, and I've put a bit of detail on, like some climbing ivy, flowers, etc. Painted it and weathered it a bit. Still needs some work done to it, but all ready to go. I can put it on a layout somewhere. Then I got a bungalow. This was a Knightwing kit. I think it's Knightwing. I can never remember the name of the kit it was. So I've put that together. It has been on a layout, but I took it off. I've moved it around and it's gone back into the box because I'm not sure where I want to put it. I have added a bit of a wall inside, which is just some cardboard, so that I could actually light it up, put a light there, and give it some sort of life, if you like. But this is another Engage model that I can use. Again, from that model railway magazine, there was an Engage version of the Weybridge hut, Way hut, but I think it looks quite good as someone's little shed. So anyway, that's another item that can go on a layout, and it's Engage, and to be weathered still. But I like this. This is a sort of a Metcalfe kit. Now then, these are Metcalfe laser kits, which are pillboxes, and these are obviously Engage. I've had these for ages and ages, and I decided that I'd make them and paint them up, still to be finished off and weathered when they get put in place. But you get the idea, and there are lots of these around. I live in Lowestoft, so along the front round by Corton, I think it is Corton, on the seafront there, on the woods and the beach, you can see about half a dozen of these pillboxes, different types, squares, oblongs, hexagons, and they're all built into the cliffs. Some of them been damaged and destroyed due to building or renovations, etc. But there's quite a few of them still around. And you can take inspiration from them. I've got photographs of how they've been overgrown by foliage and trees and bushes over the last half a century. Because obviously these were built during the war, during the 1939, between 1939 and 45. And they're still standing. Admittedly, they're not usable. Some of them are very, very bad condition, which is a shame because they could be classed as a heritage thing. But they're good. Anyway, so there you go. Now, and they will be used later. Now I've got another set of houses, same type of kit as the 3-story one. These are just 2-story, and as you can see, they've been painted. I did have them on the layout for a while, but they didn't sort of fit what I wanted to do, but they'll go onto the new layout that I'm intending. And again, they're ideal, brilliant. They have been glazed. I use the glue and glaze stuff, so I could put a lot. And again, I've put a separating wall in it, so I could actually light them up and give them some sort of feeling. And then in Engage as well, I've got one of these laser cut kits, and it's a good shed. I've got some. It hasn't got quite. It's been finished in. There is a set of ladders which I've got to find again because I've lost them in my box. But they can be. A new one can be made anyway. But that needs to be put in place and weathered as well. Good kit. Yeah. What can I say? It was fun to make, but it's a bit strange in that it's not all cardboard, laser cut cardboard, etc. There is cellophane, there's some paper, so it's a mix and match, but it goes together very well, and providing you take your time and you read the instructions before you actually start it, and then go through and think about every stage when you get to do it. You might want to make some changes. I did, and yeah, it's good kit. So always good. I like to make different bits and pieces. Now then, this is low relief high street shops, and as you can see, they're all stuck together, but the bottoms, the pavement's missing off of them. Again, I'm not going to put any on there at the moment because these need to go in situ, and this is a Scalescenes kit as well. Yeah, and there's like 5 buildings there, and they're pretty good, easy to make. I'm actually in the process of doing these again because I've got some different card, and this they started to come apart because they were put on a diorama for one of our grandchildren, and I forgot about them, and they got a bit soggy. So anyway, they are now going to be built again, but I will keep these because you can always use your models. Yeah. Anyway, so that's them again, and I will show you the kit for building those, and what is most probably all the parts, but that'll be in a minute. Hello, and yeah, I'm back. It's been a couple of minutes or half hour since I was last on there, and I'm just getting myself ready. So what I've been up to, carrying on, low relief high street T005. Okay, so that's Scalescenes, and yeah, I do like John Whiffen's kits. They are really good. And this is just the instructions. Yeah, and this one is a very long one. It's 19 pages of instructions, and yeah, it goes in detail on how to do things and make as much good use of the model as you can. I'm going to put that there for a minute. Take a drink of coffee because I need one. Sorry about that. Right, So was these are the ceilings and floors, which I've put together with some glue, just PVA glue, clear PVA glue, and just put these on to let the glue dry and set together. They're quite good, those little ball dot clips, and there you go. This is the floor, and obviously that's the ceiling. So these go in the building, and I can't remember where at the present moment. But I've got about 6 or 7 of these, I believe. So yeah, I'm just going to take these off. These have been on for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Right, sorry, just had to have a quick blow my nose because I got a touch of the old pepper up my nose, I think, from dinner. Yeah, so I'm just taking these off to free up some other things, just to show you that they're quite. These are quite thick actually, because I put them together, which was medium. Well, it's supposed to be medium card, but I think this has come out as really heavy card. So anyway, shall work that out as we get putting them together. So yeah, I've got floors and ceilings stuck together as requested in the thing, the instructions, and that was part, the first thing to do. And there you go, and there's the floors, ceilings, and there's the floors. Oops, drop those, never mind. So that was those. And on card, I stuck card down, I stuck the paper onto card, and these are walls. So they've been done. This is the front fascia of one part of the building. Can't remember which one this one's going to be, but there you go. And I have got another one somewhere, which is the other building next to it. So yes, I've got some walls, I've got some ceilings. There you go. These are going to be interiors. And I put those on really thick card, on the thick card, because they need to be sturdy and stand out a bit. And then you got to cut all the little holes out for all the windows. And what I have got, and what I do use, is overhead projection sheets. And there you go, there's some windows. It comes out in black, so but then again, a lot of old buildings didn't have UPVC windows. They were all wooden, sash cord, and they were quite often black in the old days. Anyway, so that's windows. And these are some of the backs. So I've got to put these on later on, and sort out all the windows, and there's plenty of bits and pieces to put. And then you've got good old printed sheets, which is for the windows, for the downpipes, for the windows, what am I about? For the roofs, different wall edges, and what else we got? Oh, and there you go, some interior names like Scalescenes, Spa, Curry's, Antiques, W.H. Smith, and you can even do your own names if you want to, but I quite like these ones anyway. So yeah, there's more sheets to be done. I've still got some bits to cut out. Excuse me. More. So there's some more hardboard, thick card. There's floors and ceilings for other buildings. Right, so that's them. So yeah, so we've got to get it all together, and I shall attempt to do that in the next week or so. I've got about a week and a half before Mrs. Wilson comes back. So I'm looking forward to having her back. She's been away 2 weeks now. Still 2 more weeks, and then she'll be back. So yay. So yeah, I've got 2 weeks, 2 weeks of evenings of doing model build. I might have it finished by then, and then I'll stop for a while because I need to get started on the plan idea that I've got, and payday's coming up, way, so I can get some of the bits that I need. As everyone knows, nowadays it gets harder with cost of living crisis, etc., and being a little bit strapped for money as most people are. Unfortunately, we have to buy all our bits. We're not one of these sites where we get sent all the free gifts. You can try this. I'd love a 3D printer, resin printer. But I ain't got one, and I can't afford one. It's one of those on the wish list. If I win the lottery, money, that'll be the thing. But anyway, at the present time, I'm doing building of model kits, mainly Scalescenes. If I get any plastic kits or other kits, I'll show you those as well. I do like some of these resin printed houses or bungalows that I've had it on my other layout, your earlier layout. You'll see that I've got a very long layout. I'll say very long, it was about 6 foot long, and it's got 3D printed and resin printed houses and bungalows, which I've scenic, detailed, painted, etc., and put on the layout. So yeah, I'll get some more of those when I get some free time to spend some time doing them. Plenty of time, a few years. Might eventually get a train. I did have some, but unfortunately, needs must, and we'll have to sort something out later on. But for now, we shall carry on building, and I'll let you have some updates when I've got a bit further. Anyway, bye for now. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Tell your friends if you got anyone who likes to look at things like this, and we'll get on with it. I did forget one thing. My recent purchase. Don't tell the wife. These are the old little bullet glue bottle adapters or paint adapters, and I got these off one of your favourite sites, Amazon. They weren't bad, 20 for, I believe it was about £5, and they come with 20 of these, 20 tops, and you get these sort of things that you can put over the, excuse me, let's try and get that on there without, well, they go on there anyway, and they stop your glue dribbling out. I get it around the wrong way? I've got it around the wrong way, I think. Yes, I had it around the wrong way. What a silly old man. Anyway, you can put those on and like that, and then you can keep your glue, and they do keep the glue going well. I've got one of these with some clear PVA, and it's keeping it fresh so it doesn't all go hard and manky. And the nozzles, if you provided you put your tops on there, it keeps the glue clean in your nozzle as well. But yeah, so they weren't bad. They arrived Monday. I'm afraid today's Thursday, so they arrived Monday, and yeah, very good. And it helps me with just putting a small amount of glue on the model rather than a big blob coming out of the dispenser. So yeah, all good ideas. If you need them, find them, use them. All right then, good night for now.